Good morning and welcome to my channel. I'm going to speak about something that has bothered me for the better half of 10 years. Um, I've been on this lock journey for, I just did the math, and honestly, about 17 years that I've been growing my locks. I'm going to show you guys like the length. Uh, 1 second. And just for context, I am 6'2", so waist length is definitely um, it's a lot, for somebody my height. Um, yeah, for the last 10 years, I've dealt with some of my locks like breaking off, which I found out is pretty normal. Breaking off, a little shedding here, like in the bed, you know what I mean? I might wake up and it's like a lot of hair in the bed. If I wash it, well, not a lot. I've never seen another person wake up with locks, so I don't know if it was considered a lot or just normal. Um, when I wash my hair, it'll be hair everywhere, you know what I mean? But not fully noticeable. Now, at this 17-year mark, I have contemplated like, do I cut it? Do I just leave it alone and let it grow? Or let it just, you know what I mean, just kind of wither away slowly. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So this is my crown. If you notice, there's hair there, but they're pretty tiny. You know what I'm saying? If I like really spread it away, there's hair there, but it's pretty tiny. And in my head, it's always been like that for the better half of 10 years. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I haven't been alerted to it because it wasn't getting worse. You know what I mean? So I was just like, hey man, if as long as there's hair there and not like an actual bald spot, then I'm not gonna worry about it. Um, so I want you guys to walk along with me on the journey to try some remedies. Just to be informative, like I've tried a lot of oils. You know what I'm saying? Like all the mixture combinations that they've told us that works, I've literally tried it. Like um, a lot of oils, and I haven't seen like a. I guess I also wasn't like fully consistent with any of these oils. You know what I'm saying? Um, especially castor oil. I've had castor oil in 14 different combination and flavors and viscosities. You know what I'm saying? But that I haven't seen like a worthy improvement for me to be like, oh my God, this works. You know what I mean? Um, my next step along this journey. Oh, I also went to an appointment with a dermatologist, and they don't really know. I expect them to like, I don't know, like cut out a piece of my scalp and put it in the lab and be like, oh, you have one of these alopecia or something, so I could pinpoint like, okay. All she did was inject my head with some what is that? Anti-inflammatory medicine. So she inject my scalp a couple times and then prescribe minoxidil. I let you guys know about minoxidil that's on the market. And the biggest fact about minoxidil is when you stop using it, supposedly, you know what I'm saying, your new growth goes with it. So it's like a lifetime lifestyle type of deal once you get on minoxidil. Haven't been taking it for a couple months because my what you call it dosage prescription ran out. So I took it for like 3 months. Wasn't always 100% consistent with just life. I'm human. Um, and um, what else? But the dosage had run out, so at this point in time, I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna set an appointment to go back and ask them to give me another dosage, maybe up the dosage that I was getting, because since now my system is used to it, it was like 5 milligram or something, which is like a pill. Um, I want to try um, microneedling, or what they call derma stamping. I've seen people have success with that. I heard that the derma rollers, that's what I've been wanting to buy, but I never pulled the trigger for some reason. They said basically because you roll it, it does leave like deeper, wider holes in your scalp. You know what I'm saying? That like is more damaging than anything else. So I'm gonna with this, go with the stamp, and I'm gonna get an adjustable stamp to where I could just set my needle length and then just boop, come up instead of like back and forth. And you know what I'm saying? The needle is doing this and flipping. Nah. So that's the plan. Hope you guys come along with me on this journey as I try to figure out if it's possible. Another fun fact: genetically, my biological father, like he's bald. The man's been bald since since I knew him. My little brother that came after me under him, he's bald. He start balding at like 25 and just basically just cut his hair. So I'm just here trying to be the anomaly and like, okay, of course, after 17 years, I have an attachment to my locks. Um, I don't care to cut it if I have to, but my realistic thought process is if you cut your hair now and it doesn't grow, so say whatever is up there, and it just doesn't grow. So now you really have to actually go bald, or you're gonna have like hair around here and then peach fuzz at the top of the hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like if I could battle or combat, you know what I'm saying, whatever is happening here, because the hair is there, which is like what makes me feel better about like myself. Like, hey, the hair is there. It's not like a bald spot yet. And it's not like to me progressing. You get me? I'm saying. Now because my hair is so long, obviously there's pull, you know what I'm saying? And it's always literally in a ponytail like this. So there's pull and naturally, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense. Um, One loctician suggested I um, cut the length of it. So cut them to like half to where they're not like stressing my whole head. And maybe at that point, you know what I'm saying, I could it will be a lot less weight on top of my head. Still considering that because lengthwise it doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? I just want to, at this point, I don't care about nothing. I just want a healthy scalp. You know what I'm saying? Um, so cutting them half might be a thing. One loctician told me, take more deep breaths. Okay. And I was like, you do want to explain? Like, why the fuck you want to explain that? And she's like, oh, the scalp needs oxygen, so just breathe more. And I'm like, okay. So I've just been going with a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, just he say, she say. Ooh. I bought the Batana oil at one point. I feel like the Batana was working, maybe because it smells so goddamn strong. I don't know, but at this point, um, I'm gonna derma stamp. I might use the Batana on my scalp. From me watching YouTube videos, they said, "Hey, don't don't apply products right after you derma stamp." You know what I mean? Because the area is inflamed, and you want to kind of get that healed up a little bit and then add it. Which I guess because I thought the idea was poke holes and then put nutrients in those holes. That's what I thought was happening. But I guess the holes will still be there after hours. Some people say wait 5 hours or 10 hours and then, so basically like stamp it in the morning once a week. You know what I mean? That was apparent too. Like don't do it every day. So stamp it once a week and then in the evening put whatever product I'm gonna put. So I feel like I'm gonna start off with the Batana oil. Um, there is this product biotin that I'm gonna take. I ordered that with the derma stamp as well. That's like an oral um, medicine. So I'm gonna take the biotin. That's good for hair, nails, and stuff. I do have hair, nails pills like by itself, but we'll see. I'll compare and see if I take all of them or you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be on like a million products, so um, yeah, like come with me on this journey, you know what I'm saying? And whatever I try, and I'm gonna try to document the process. This is February, what day is today? February 21st, 2026. This is how we looking. Um, you notice like all the other parts of my hair looks decent. Um, you know, it's just the middle. It's just like the locks is pulling themselves away. My facial hair right here always had a patch. So like this is growing in. I don't know if it's from the hair nails pill that I've been taking. So at this point, I'm just like, hey, the top, I just wanted to thicken up, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll take dreads from other places and put them back because they need to have locks. Like literally, these are two of my locks over here. So today, actually, like once I finish this video, I'm gonna get a retwist. Um, I'm gonna try to do a style where still have access to this area, but somewhat covered. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hat person. Most of the people I've watched, like either whether knowing person that like hair is going bald, like it's a lot of hats. I don't really wear hats, so this is gonna be me 90% of the times. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm not ashamed, honestly. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? It's millions of people going through this. I'm not ashamed at all. You know what I'm saying? My hair is mine, and you see white people they'll rock this piece around here until they die. They'll never go bald. They would just rock it. Nobody says nothing to them, you know. But a black person, as soon as your little hairline look a little fuzzy, they like cut it, big dog, cut it, big dog, cut it, big. Nah, like that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not ashamed about it, which is good. And that's gonna keep my spirit up. You know what I mean? Once I go through this journey, I know a lot of people sometimes start to try things and it gets worse, but this channel is to basically get to the point where I could document it, be vulnerable with y'all, and kind of show y'all what the journey is. You know what I'm saying? Certain things that might work for me, um, might end up working for you guys. So join me on this journey, man. And if you're going through the same thing and you have tried products and stuff that worked for you, drop it in the comments and let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not the only people going through it, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes information can help somebody else. So thank y'all for watching, um, and consider subscribing, like this video, so it can go out to more people that could hopefully help me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.